Yo RX back with my UFC honors for 2022, which means I'm giving out all my awards for 2022 fighter, fight, blah blah blah, which if you remember I said I was going to do in the last video, and I'm here now. So it's been a while. Good to finally talk again, make a video. And yeah, I'll talk about all the New Year's stuff and all that after. But yeah, I don't want to waste anyone's time. Let's get this done so that the annual RX honors. Like, comment, sub, 100 subs by the end of the year. We're not gonna hit that. 1 sub by the end of the year? Shit. And without further ado, let's talk about the awards for 2022. I'm gonna start off with, I guess, the basic one first. Event of the year. UFC had 41 events this year. Which was the best? Which was the worst? Which was the second best? Which was the third best? In my opinion, and a lot of people's, I think this is a common answer, 281 was the card of the year, man. It was fun from top to bottom, very few bad fights, and overall just fun from top to bottom. Albury had a nice knockout to begin with. Jackson, Arce was fine. Trezano and Choi won the fights of the year. Carolina and Gomez was fine. Favola was a shock win. Petrosky was actually part of the worst fight of the night. Earn did her thing. Spam killed Dominic Reyes. Moicano sent Riddell off to UFC and became Money Moicano. Hooker came back with a big win over McCann. Edgar's last fight, even if it was a sad knockout. Dustin and Chandler was underwhelming in my opinion, but still fine. Whaley got the belt back from a terrible champion, and Alex did it again. He beat Izzy again. Well, it was a great night in MSG. UFC has never had a bad night in MSG from what I know of, and if they had, this was not one to add to the list. 281 was just fun. 14 fun fights, and no fights got cancelled off the card. That's a rarity, especially in the last couple years. So yeah, 281. I don't think anyone's going to disagree with that placement. And if you do, you're only disagreeing because of one card. The card that's in second place, 275 in Singapore. This card was great. Definitely second best card of the year. If you want to call it number one, I disagree, but I don't think it's insane. It was a fun night of fights. 11 fights in Singapore. Singapore had a great energy to it, and the fights were good. Edwards and Pascal, pretty underwhelming. Gomez had a great KO. No one cared about Donna's fight or about Kuhn's fight. Machete had a great knockout. Kuyao and Choi had a fun fight if I remember. Jack Della did his thing. Jake Matthews shocked a lot of people. Joanna's last fight ending in an insane knockout by Whaley, who's on both cards. Valentina getting a robbery win versus Talia Santos. Talia's the real champion. I don't care what anyone says. Yuri and Glory put on one of the fights of the year. It was just a fun night in Singapore. And 11 fights, yeah, a couple cancellations, but nothing big. Whitaker Vittori would have been nice to have on his card, more bite to it. Manel Kape, Blood Diamond, whatever. But what are you gonna do about it? This card was great anyway with all that, and second best card of the year, could say first. And then to talk about what got bronze in my opinion, because I'm not gonna talk about it much, but what is getting bronze in this card of the year is 277 Pena Nunez. I'm not gonna talk much about it because it's third place, but overall it's a very fun card. Top to bottom, very few bad fights. Main event was fun. Just a good card in Dallas, Texas. A very good card. if it, I'm not trying to disrespect the card, just in third place, where you're bronze, you still got a reward, but not. It was a great. It was a shockingly great pay-per-view, because on paper you wouldn't think this card would turn out that great. So, those are 3 best cards of the year, and because I'm doing a video, and I didn't do this on Twitter because it would be a waste of a tweet, but to talk about the worst card of the year, real quick. If you don't agree with this, you clearly are an idiot. Worst card of the year, Fight Night, Anzachaku, and Kutilaba, which should have been Lewis and Spivak, but you know, cancellations. Was it overall bad card? Not really. But why is it the worst card of the year? We didn't get the fucking main event we were advertising. We got a fight that meant nothing. Simple as that. So, yeah, fuck this card. Oh, and if you're wondering, Fight Night of the Year, you don't know why you're going to be wondering, it's pretty obvious. It's UFC London, Volkov, and Aspinall. That was one of the, if I didn't do my cards like I do, I'd probably have that card at number 3, behind 275. That first London card was amazing. The second one sucked ass. I'm just gonna say it. It was fucking. I have it at the 4th worst of the year. It was so. It was a fucking cheap copy of what the first one was. So, and on paper, probably, if I remember, it stacks up pretty well. So whatever. Those are worst cards of the year. Now let's get to the more juicy stuff like fights of the year. Ooh. Can't really talk too much in depth about these, but if you've seen all of these, if you've seen the big 3, especially number 1, you know why it's here. My fight of the year for 2022, and it's not really a shocker, Hamzat and Burns. What a fucking fight. Nothing more to say. If you didn't see this fight, what tree are you living under? What rock are you living under? Go watch it. It's on ESPN. It's on. You can probably find it on YouTube. What a fucking fight. Number 2, my second best fight of the year. That almost it was in. It's in a way. Look at these two as 1A and 1B for fight of the year. My number 2, Onama and Nate Landwehr. Again, go watch it. Holy shit, what a fight. Nature Train, baby. And then number 3, my bronze medal for fight of the year. One that I had at number 1 for a while, but after some rewatching, I moved it down to. I still think it's an amazing fight. Julian Erosa and Steven Peterson. Go watch it. It's on. I'll tell you what card it's on if you want to go look at it through there. Hermanson and Strickland. Go watch it. An amazing fight. Nothing more to say. And I didn't do a worst of the year rankings, but if I really need to tell you what the worst fight of 2022 was, well, you clearly fucking were not paying attention. We all know it was Rose and Esparza. Come on. They fucking looked at each other for 25 minutes. Come on. Yeah, after that, what do I want to move to? God. Let's go with. Do we go with KOs now? No, actually, I want to do this next. No, do I want to? Yeah, I'm gonna end with that. So never mind. We are gonna do KOs next. The top 3, and I'm gonna make it 4 just because they are all so close together for their greatness. But the top 4 KOs of 2022. My number 1 KO for 2022, do I really need to tell you it? Leon and Usman. If you were watching this live and your jaw did not hit the floor and bounce, you are not an MMA fan. Oh, just fucking wow. What else do you say besides wow? Numbered my second best KO of 2022. As much as this one hurts, it's still a holy shit moment. Michael Chandler and Tony Ferguson. I'm sorry, Tony. We all love you. But holy shit, you got knocked the fuck out. Chandler soccer kicked his fucking teeth and it was vicious. So, how the fuck did Tony fight again this year? I have no idea. So, my third best KO of the year, an amazing one that a lot of people have been shitting on because they don't like the fighter. No matter what you think of the fighter, the KO is still amazing. Molly McCann and Luana Carolina. Spinning elbow in London made the crowd lose their shit. I lost my shit. Could not be happier for Meatball. Yeah, her hype train's fucking in the toilet now. And let's be real, we all knew she was pretty shitty anyway. But I think Molly Mania was fun while it lasted. And this KO will make everyone remember that for a while. And then as number 4 is just an honorable mention because how this KO, we talked about a couple minutes ago, Whaley and Joanna. She knocked out fucking Joanna. You don't, unless you're with a spinning back fist. Jesus. And then to shout out number 5 because I will watch it forever. Pete Rodriguez knocking out Mike the bitch Jackson. Mike Jackson's a bitch. So, remember that, Mike Jackson's a bitch. So, yeah, those were the KOs of the year. Now, let's move on over to submission of the year real quick, because I don't have a list for this, because it's submissions. It's submissions, but I still do have a number 1, which is Jessica Andrade and Amanda Lemos. A standing arm triangle. What the fuck? This crazy bitch got a standing arm triangle. And this would be impressive if it was a dude. If a dude did this, it still might be fucking submission of the year. The fact that a female, let a fucking alone Jessica Andrade, who's like 5'2", and might I add, Jessica Andrade is scary as fuck. I'm gonna say I'm fucking scared of Andrade. She's terrifying. But the fact that Jessica Andrade did this to Amanda Lemos, she was good. She didn't do this to fucking Carolina Kowalkiewicz or some shit. Amanda Lemos. What? What? That's more to say. Submission of the year. Props to Andrade. What the fuck? Submission of the year, no doubt. If I had to give an honorable mention, I guess I would say Yuri and Glover, just for the holy shit of that moment. That was a holy shit worthy moment. What the fuck? Yeah, not much more to say. What the fuck? So, after that, because we still got many categories, there are many categories, even some shitty, funny side categories, and even a little bit of a non-category thing, but I think the next category I want to hit is, let's go Rookie of the Year. I think that's a fun list. Rookie of the Year, and my criteria for this, I know a lot of people have said, Bo Nickel, dude hasn't had a UFC fight yet. He's gonna be Rookie of the Year next year, mark my fucking words. But he hasn't had a UFC fight yet. He's at DWCS, which does not count, because even when guys debut from there, they call that fight on a UFC card debut. There you go. For the Rookie of the Year, male and female Rookie of the Year, I'm going with male Rookie of the Year, Jack Della Maddalena. 3 wins in 2022, 3 first-round finishes, borderline ranked, beating subpar fighters, but still Danny Roberts, Ramazan Ameev, and Pete Rodriguez are passable, kind of. And like that borderline ranking, probably gonna get a top-tier fight in Perth. See what happens. He's good, man. Jack Della is really good. Very impressive showing by him this year. Now let's see how he does in step up a competition, because he has to have a step up. If he's borderline ranked, he has to fight someone up now. So yeah. For the honorable mentions, for male rookie of the year, Mohamed Mukayev, Jailton Almeida, Raul Rosa. Mukayev and Almeida, I think, are future top dogs, if not champs. Both have looked amazing this year. You know, Mukayev not so much, but still. And then Raul Rosa, the kid's 18. Fuck. And shout out to Andre Fialho, 5 fights in 2022. Fucking insane. Excuse me. Now for female rookie of the year, this should also not be a shock to anyone. I am going with Yasmin Halagui. She is fucking good, man. Yasmin Halagui is fucking, I'll say right fucking now, I've said it and many other people have, because it's true, she's gonna be a top 10 contender, if not more. She is talented as fuck at 23. She's 23. 2 wins in UFC. Debut was a fucking one of the best fights of the year. And then her second fight, she ran through. I don't know. She had a little bit of problems, but still beat Estela Nunez. So she's a problem. I can't fucking wait to see who she fights next. I forget who I said she should fight next. Who the fuck did I say? I don't remember. If it comes to mind, I'll fucking say it. But whatever. Yeah, Yasmin's great, man. She's gonna be a top dog. No joke. Don't be shocked if this time next year she's top 10, if not top 5. I feel like she's gonna have a huge 2023. Don't be shocked. And then for the honorable mention for female rookie of the year, there's only one. Everyone else is, I really could not say, is on the level. Number 2, Natalia Silva. 2 wins, 2 dominant wins. She's gonna be a problem. Destroying Jasmine Jasavicius as an underdog, and then taking the O from Teresa Bleda, and then Uriah Hall spinning back kick to the fucking face. Jesus, bro. She's a problem. Mark my words, she's good. Yasmin and Natalia are problems for their respective divisions. They're talented, man. And I know Yasmin's 23, Natalia's like 20 or some shit. So it's like, what the fuck? These bitches are talented. Yeah, so Jack Della Maddalena and Yasmin Halagui, my rookies of the year. So props to them, they're very talented. Next thing, next category, I guess I'll go press conference of the year real quick. I guess I'll knock out quick the couple easy ones, press conference, whatever. The press conference of the year, is there any surprise? It's a 270, what card was that? What card was, Izzy and Cannonier, 276, I believe? Yeah, 276's press conference was fucking amazing. And we all know why. Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland, man, he might be a dumbass when it comes to fighting and kind of a person in general, but holy shit, he was the highlight of any press conference this year. That press conference, making fun of Izzy and all that shit, was so entertaining, it's stupid. Press conference of the year, no doubt. Talk about walkout of the year. It's on the same card. Izzy's walkout against Cannonier. The tombstone, or not tomb, the fucking hat, the Undertaker walkout. It was cool, man. It's cool as shit. Nothing more to nothing more to say. Just no other walkout was close, because no one else did a fun walkout. So, any other small little things I would like to fucking I can't think of anything on any other small little. I guess if I want to knock on this one, because I did make a tweet about this and it did do pretty well. So, most disappointing fight of the year is Shane Burgos and Charles Jourdain. Dude, that fight should have been so much fucking better than it was. Dude, that fight fucking sucked. Dude, that fight should have been fight of the year. Or one of. Dude, that fight doesn't cross the top 50. Burgos fought like a bitch. Anyone who says differently is a bitch. Yeah, that fight pisses me off. It honestly does piss me off a little bit. That fight should have been amazing. It just really wasn't. What's next? I do I want to start hitting on this one yet? Is there anything else? I'm trying to see, I got a couple more things in mind. Yeah, I want to see if I've hit every nail on the head. But there's anything else? I don't think there's anything else. Besides a couple things I have left in mind. Okay, yeah. So next up we're gonna do a robbery of the year, because we've had a lot this year. Honestly, there's been more than a couple, and there's been some terrible ones. And if you don't know what number one is, then you've clearly been living under a fucking tree. Paddy Pimblett and Jared Gordon. Paddy Pimblett did not win that fucking fight. It's so clear that was rigged for him. That was complete fucking bullshit. Gordon, even if you want to give Paddy a round, Gordon won too. If you want to give Paddy round, I honestly think round 1 was his best round. If you want to give him round 1, Gordon won 2 and 3. Jared Gordon won that fight. I don't want to hear what anyone says. Robbery of the year, decade, whatever. One of the worst robberies I have ever fucking seen. Number 2, second worst robbery of the year, I talked about earlier, Valentina Shevchenko and Talia Santos. Valentina does not win that fight. Talia clearly won the first 3 rounds. Round 2 was close. I'll give a lot of respect there. Round 2 was close. But I still think Talia won the round. 4 minutes of control time, ending on top. Talia Santos is the real UFC women's flyweight champion. And then the bronze medal for third worst robbery of the year. Great fight, too bad it's ruined by its robbery. Peshwila Keshweda versus Ji-Yeon Kim. Where the fuck did they watch this fight from? Because there's no way Keshweda won this fight. They'd use the picture of them at the hospital after this fight just proves this was a stupid ass fucking robbery. That Keshweda did not win this goddamn fight. Her face. What? Look at her fucking face. Ji-Yeon doesn't get cut till the end of the fucking third. So how the fuck? I don't know. It's annoying as fuck. Why are robberies still happening in MMA? Like, dead ass. Why? You're telling me we could not find a more efficient way to score fights by now than 3 dipshits who have no idea what the fuck they're watching? Come on! We could do better! We're just fucking being lazy now, people! UFC? We're being fucking lazy now. So, let's stop being fucking stupid. I've been saying this for years now, and I'll keep fucking saying it. Fix judging. You can so easily do it, it's stupid. So fix judging. And now talk about the last award of the year that I can think of. And I still got a couple more topics I want to speak on real quick, but the last award of the year, obviously Fighter of the Year, the most important award. And I think pretty clear who wins these two. Male Fighter of the Year is Alex Pereira. 3 wins, beating Bruno Silva, if no one remembers apparently. Then knocking out Sean and Izzy is in 8 MMA fights. Alex Pereira is the male fighter of the year and the fighter of the year overall. But since we're nice, since we're fair, and we all gotta I want to give one to females, of course, because it only seems right. Female fighter of the year, Zhang Weili. 2 wins, knocking out Joanna. Holy shit, there. And then getting the belt back from Asparta. It was great. And everyone knows that, like, out of 3 champions, only Wei Li, I think, could win this award. And is there any champion you would give it to, or any non-champion you would give it to? I can't think of that. Maybe Talia Santos, honestly, but one fight, I really find it hard to give her it. Fuck, if we're going toughness, fighter of the year off of toughness, Juliana Pena. God damn. But yeah, Wei Li and Alex Pieta are the fighters of the year, no doubt. Now to go off like awards and just talk about a couple things. A quick light-hearted thing I want to talk about. My best and worst picks of the years, and my videos are predictions. But it only seems fair to talk about my best and worst. So I'll start off with my worst. My worst picks of the year. Easily, I think my worst, Brian, that just happened, and you probably know it. Brian Barberina over RDA. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Claudio Puelles over Dan Hooker. I'm fucking stupid. Sean Strickland over Alex Pieta. I'm a fucking idiot. Joe Alvarez over Arman Trashukian. That one makes the most sense. It's still stupid as shit. So, yeah, I make bad picks. If you watch any of my prediction videos, you would know that. But at the same time, I do make good picks. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. My 4 best picks of the year, cause I made a tweet earlier that showed my best and worst. My best picks of the year: Cheeto beating Font. I predicted that fight to a T. If you remember, I'll hold that crown. I predicted that fight perfectly. Lauren Murphy beating Tate. Why the fuck was Tate a favorite? I guarantee I even said that in the video. I predicted that fight from the beginning. Francis beating Searle. I was not on the Gon hype train. I think he's great, but you motherfuckers are downing his dick. And Mateus Nicolau over David Dvorak. What did people see in Dvorak, might I add? Like, he's okay. I've never thought much of him. He beat Shitty Fight. I even said this, last video, talking in a prediction. What did people see in David Dvorak? I don't know. Nicolau is actually really good. So, and now the last 2 topics I want to talk about real quick that I can think. Maybe I'm forgetting something. I hope I'm not. I don't think I am. But the last 2 topics I want to talk about are, the first one will be fighters who retired this year. We lost. I want to give some respect to all of them. And yeah. So the first of all, I'll say the fighters we lost, and then a quick thank you. The fighters we lost so many fighters in 2022. Like, here's a list of them: Jose Aldo, Frankie Edgar, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, Don Cerrone, The Beat, what the fuck, Roxanne Modafferi, TJ Dillashaw, Luke Rockhold, Eddie Wineland, Jessica I, Nina Nunez, Felice Herring, maybe Oscar Askarov. Fuck, there's so many more of that. Oh, maybe Nate Diaz from the UFC at least. So many more. But just think about the people I just named. Aldo, first ballot Hall of Famer. Frankie Edgar, first ballot Hall of Famer. Joanna, first ballot. Donald, first ballot. The Beat had so much potential. Roxanne, a legend. They never won anything, but still a legend. TJ Dillashaw, I don't respect the person, but the fighter is really talented. Rockhold, Thamson. Eddie Wineland, good veteran. Jessica I, Nina Nunez, Felice Herring, they are always there. Like, the UFC's not gonna feel the same without these people. And it's as simple as we're more times passing, man. We're losing more legends. Hell, the first pay-per-view of 2023, we're losing Shogun. So it sucks to lose these legends, but At least for really match I just saw about is all of them lost. Outside the beat, they all fucking lost their last fight. I didn't even think about that. That's sad. No, Nina Nunes won. Never mind. 2. No. So I just want to say, from me and probably everyone else, hope you all enjoy retirement, and thank you for all the memories. And now the last thing I want to speak on about 2022 in MMA. The people, the fighters we lost, not retiring, but who have died. We lost 3 that I know of. Might probably more, but the 3 ones I know of: Elias Theodoro, Anthony Rumble Johnson, and Stephen Bonner, who we lost on Christmas Eve. So, if we get a quick moment of silence for them. Rest in peace, you legends. It sucks to lose legends in the sport, but it happens. R.I.P. I know it sucks to end on a sad note like that, but I would have not felt right starting off and killing the mood. So R.I.P. and thank you for the fights and memories also. So. Unless I'm forgetting something, I think that's every award and thing I would like to talk about this year. I enjoyed the year, man. It was really fun. I did a full year of videos, even if low views and all that never hit the sub goal. It kind of make me question it. But every time I do question it, I just think, I think, why am I doing this? Because this is my fucking dream and goal. I'm gonna keep fucking fighting. I'm gonna keep doing this. Nothing's gonna stop me. So, with that being said, this is the last video of the year. If you watched 1, 2, or all my videos this year, thank you. You will hear from me the day before January 19th, which is the first card of 2023. Imavov and Gastelum. Pretty shit card, honestly, but you know, UFC and the Apex. Again, you'll hear from me then. We'll get back on the grind. I hope everyone had a great Christmas. Happy New Year. And let's end 2023, my friends. Thank you for a great year. And as always, RX out. See you in 2023.